The resounding feeling right now is that track's not raceable on.
I just see it as slightly damp. We are at NIMCC for their first ever 2-day Grand Prix. Things are hotting up with over 30 drivers getting ready in the pits. Proceedings about to start here very, very shortly. It should be a bit of crack, alright. Haven't seen this place as busy in a long time. It's great to see it. It just shows you RC is not dead. I need to go and get my car ready, go and get it warmed up, get it on track for a spot of practicing. I'll see you in a minute. Engine heaters are a must-have for these things. It just saves the engine so much stress, makes starting easier. Powered by a 3S battery, highly recommended. Go get yourself one. I'm assuming it's really slippy out there. Guess we'll find out in a second. It was very slick out on track. The name of the game is to try and carry speed round the corners and be as smooth as you can. No sharp steering, no mad acceleration. Just take it easy and trying to get round. That was extremely slippy, but actually quite enjoyable. If you can call it slipping and sliding and drifting about the place, enjoyable. After a well-tuned engine, it still hasn't cut out from after the race. Usually that's an easy double, round the corner and then into another double and a single, but it was just impossible to get any grip in the face of the jumps, so most people are just single the whole way around the track. But the conditions we're driving in at the minute was absolutely nothing compared to what was just ahead. Stay tuned to see what happened. Hopefully it comes out in camera, but just about qualified for the A final, qualified 7th. There is still a car to bump, or 2 to bump from the B final up, so it'll be a 10-car final. But in the A final, so as wet and as slippy as it was, still pretty happy to get into the A final. It'd be nice if I could do better than the 7th place that I'm starting in, so yeah, better go and get ready. I'll see you on track shortly.
The resounding feeling right now is that track's not raceable on and it's not safe for us to run. Can anybody get through?
Yeah.
I'm happy enough to do.
Ask the marshals if they willing to do it.
Yeah, then take off the
we have the marshals for that next race on the track, please.
It is pretty wet, like, isn't it? What do you reckon? Here we go, boys and girls. This should be fun. All systems go. Ready to rock and roll in the wettest track I've ever seen in my entire life. Let's go! Ten cars on track, some of the fastest guys in the country, with me just there in 7th position, just coming round the corner. All I need to do is try and keep it together, dodge the puddles and try and make it to the end of the race. It's really going to be an endurance and a test of who can stay the dress and stay the trouble the most. Keep watching, see how many cars can finish, see if I can finish the race and see if we can manage to beat the 7th position that I started in. Oh, I didn't need that, just clip the corner. Can the marshal get me in time so we don't lose this 8th place? Oh, thankfully he kind of got in the way there and saved me a bit of embarrassment. I just need to stay out of trouble, try and dodge the puddles. Fingers crossed I can hold it together. I think you'll have to agree, the conditions are absolutely ridiculous. I've never seen anything like it, I've never driven in anything like it, but you know what, it was awesome fun to be involved in it. Who says you can't race RC cars in the wet? Conditions claiming the first victim, that's the first car out due to being waterlogged. Mine thankfully is still going fine at the minute. I can hear a few others starting to struggle with the revs. They're starting to become a wee bit rich because the engines are getting a lot less air because all the air filters are soaking. I'm sure you can see there's a lot of big puddles throughout the place. It's hard to avoid them all, but you gotta do your best in this scenario. Don't forget it's a marathon, not a sprint. Fuel stops are going to be a critical thing in this race. Getting the fuel in, keeping the car running. They can flame out on you and that could be race over. Thankfully, got the fuel stop done. We're back out on track. Let's see if we can make it to the end. Yet another victim claimed. I think we're down to about 6 cars out of 10 now. Mine's still going strong. At this rate, the race could be anybody's.
Why?
So not only was the weather affecting the cars, it's also affecting the time and equipment too. Hopefully it's going to count the laps. There's only a few more seconds to go. Come on, little Mugen, with a 15-year-old Reds racing engine. You can do it.
The guys, race over.
Come on, get in there.
What a wet race. Do you know what? That thing handled the best it's handled all day. It took me a while to actually get a bit of confidence, but that was brilliant. I loved that. Brilliant. I managed to come in a not too shabby 4th position. I have to say it wasn't because of my fantastic driving. It was all down to the car just keeping going. It was just survival of the fittest at this point. But I'll take it. 4th place in an A final against a field full of the top drivers in the country. I call that a win in my books. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that bell button.
Everyone else, yeah.